Usain Bolt was not born in a big busy city. He grew up in a small town in Jamaica called Sherwood Content. It was a quiet place, full of green fields and sunny skies. His mom and dad, Jennifer and Wellesley, ran the local grocery shop. They sold sweets, bread and other things people needed every day. Little Usain would help them in the shop. He was a happy child, always full of energy. He loved to run around outside with his brother Siddiqui. They played all day long, chasing each other through the fields. Life was simple, but it was full of fun and laughter. This simple life taught him to be humble and kind. From a very young age, Usain was always moving. He couldn't sit still for a minute. His parents would watch him run, and they knew he was special. He had long legs and a big smile. At school, he discovered his love for sports. He didn't just love one sport, he loved them all. He played cricket in the sunshine and kicked a football around with his friends. He dreamed of becoming a famous cricket player one day. He admired the fast bowlers who could throw the ball at incredible speeds. He wanted to be just like them, full of power and skill. He spent hours practicing, hoping to become a star. His teachers at Waldensia Primary School saw something amazing in him. They noticed how incredibly fast he was. When he ran, he looked like he was flying. One day his cricket coach told him something important. He said, "Usain, you should try running on the track. You are faster than anyone I have ever seen." Usain was a little surprised. He loved cricket, but the idea of sprinting was exciting. He decided to give it a try. This was the moment that changed his life forever. He didn't know it then, but he was about to start a journey that would make him a legend. So, the boy who loved cricket started to focus on running. He joined the school's track team and began to train. At first he was just having fun. He liked the feeling of the wind on his face as he raced down the track. He was a bit of a joker and didn't always take his training seriously. He loved playing pranks on his friends and making everyone laugh. But even when he was joking around, he was still the fastest. His natural talent was so huge that he won races easily. People started to talk about the tall, fast boy from Sherwood Content. A star was beginning to shine. When Usain moved to William Knibb Memorial High School, his running talent truly started to blossom. His coaches saw that he wasn't just fast, he was a phenomenon. They encouraged him to work harder and focus on his sprinting. At the age of just 15, Usain got his first big chance to shine on a global stage. The World Junior Championships were being held in Kingston, Jamaica, his home country. The stadium was filled with thousands of people, all cheering for their local heroes. Usain was very nervous. He was just a teenager competing against older, more experienced athletes. The pressure was immense. Before the 200-meter race, he was so nervous that he put his running shoes on the wrong feet. He had to quickly swap them over just before the race started. But when the starting gun fired, all his nerves disappeared. He flew down the track, his long legs eating up the ground with every powerful stride. The crowd roared as he crossed the finish line first. He had won. He became the youngest ever male world junior champion. That day, everyone knew that Usain Bolt was destined for greatness. He wasn't just a fast schoolboy anymore. He was a champion of the world. After his big win, Usain became a national hero in Jamaica. People everywhere were talking about him. But being famous so young was not easy. He was still a teenager who loved to have fun, and sometimes he found the strict training schedules difficult. His coaches, like the great Glenn Mills, had to be firm with him. They knew he had the potential to be the best ever, but he needed discipline. Usain slowly began to understand that talent alone was not enough. He had to work hard every single day. He started to dedicate himself more to his training, pushing his body to its limits. His hard work paid off. As a teenager, he started breaking records that had stood for years. He became the first junior sprinter to run the 200 meters in under 20 seconds. This was an incredible achievement for someone so young. It was a sign of the amazing things that were to come. Every time he stepped on the track, people expected something magical to happen. He was no longer just a promising runner, he was a record breaker. The world was watching, waiting to see what this Jamaican wonder would do next. The young champion was ready to take on the world. What made Usain Bolt so special was not just his speed, but how he ran. He was much taller than most other sprinters, standing at a massive 6 feet 5 inches. Usually tall runners find it hard to start a race quickly, but Usain was different. While his start wasn't always the best, his long strides were his secret weapon. Once he got going, he covered more ground with each step than anyone else. He only needed about 41 strides to finish a 100-meter race, while other runners needed 44 or more. He looked so relaxed when he ran, as if he was just jogging in the park. His first big Olympic Games were in Athens in 2004, but he was injured and didn't do well. He was very disappointed, but he did not give up. He worked even harder with his coach, Glenn Mills. They worked on his strength, his start, and his technique. By the time the 2008 Beijing Olympics came around, Usain Bolt was a different athlete. He was stronger, faster, and more confident than ever before. He told everyone he was going to win, and he did it in the most amazing way. He didn't just win the 100-meter final, he smashed the world record. The world could not believe what it had just seen. Usain Bolt ran the 100 meters in just 9.69 seconds, and he did it while celebrating before he even crossed the finish line. He slowed down and thumped his chest with his shoelace untied. Everyone wondered how much faster could he have gone. A few days later, he did it again in the 200 meters. This time, he broke another world record, one held by the legendary Michael Johnson. He also won a third gold medal with his Jamaican teammates in the 4x100 meter relay. The Beijing Olympics made him a global superstar. From that moment on, Usain Bolt was the king of sprinting. He went to the World Championships in Berlin in 2009 and did something even more incredible. He broke his own world records again. He ran the 100 meters in a mind-boggling 9.58 seconds and the 200 meters in 19.19 seconds. These records still stand today, a testament to his unbelievable talent. He repeated his Olympic triumphs in London in 2012, and again in Rio in 2016, winning the triple-triple of 3 gold medals at 3 consecutive Olympic Games. He was simply unbeatable. Usain Bolt was more than just a fast runner. He was a fantastic entertainer. He brought a sense of fun and joy to athletics that no one had ever seen before. Before a race, when other athletes looked serious and nervous, Usain would be smiling, dancing, and waving to the crowd. He would pretend to be a DJ, spinning imaginary records. He made people feel happy and excited. He knew that the crowd came to see a show, and he always gave them one. His playful personality made him loved by millions of people all around the world. His celebrations were just as famous as his races. After winning a race, he would do his signature pose. He would lean back, point one arm to the sky, and the other back, like an archer who had just shot an arrow. This became known as the lightning bolt or to die world pose. Soon everyone was doing it. Presidents, film stars, and children in school playgrounds all copied his famous pose. It became a symbol of victory and confidence. His victory laps were legendary too. He would dance with the crowd, sign autographs, and drape the Jamaican flag over his shoulders with pride. This incredible charisma made him a global icon. He was not just a sports star, he was a celebrity. People were drawn to his infectious smile and laid-back attitude. He appeared on television shows, in magazines, and became a household name even for people who didn't watch sports. He made athletics cool again. The stadiums were always full when Usain Bolt was racing. He had a special connection with his fans. He made them feel like they were part of his journey. He showed the world that you could be the best and still have a lot of fun. His influence went far beyond the running track. He inspired a whole generation of young people to get into sports. He showed them that if you work hard and believe in yourself, you can achieve anything. His message was simple: be yourself, enjoy what you do, and never give up on your dreams. He came from a small town in Jamaica and became the most famous athlete on the planet. His story gave hope to millions. He proved that it doesn't matter where you come from, what matters is the size of your heart and your ambition. Winning gold medals was amazing, but it also made Usain Bolt a very wealthy man. Big companies all over the world wanted him to be the face of their brand. They knew that if Usain Bolt liked a product, millions of his fans would want it too. His biggest and longest partnership was with the sports company Puma. They signed him when he was just a teenager, believing in his talent long before he became a global superstar. This loyalty paid off for both of them. Usain wore Puma spikes for every race, and his success helped Puma become one of the biggest sports brands in the world. He also signed huge endorsement deals with other major companies. He was the face of a watch brand, a telecommunications company, and a famous credit card. He even had his own character in a popular video game. These deals earned him millions of dollars every year. At his peak, he was one of the highest-paid athletes in the world, earning over $30 million in a single year. He was a marketing dream. His happy, confident personality made people trust him. He turned his incredible fame from the track into a powerful business empire. Usain was smart with his money. He didn't just spend it, he invested it. He knew that an athlete's career is short, and he wanted to make sure his future was secure. He started to buy properties, not just in Jamaica but in other countries too. He owned beautiful houses and apartments which were not only lovely places to live but also good investments. He understood that building wealth was like running a marathon, not a sprint. It required careful planning and smart decisions. He had a good team of people around him to help him manage his finances. His journey from a boy in a small town to a multi-millionaire was truly inspiring. He showed that with talent, hard work, and a smart mind, you can achieve incredible financial success. He never forgot where he came from, but he also enjoyed the fruits of his labor. He built a fortune that would take care of him and his family for the rest of their lives. He proved that he was not just a champion on the track but also a champion in the world of business. His success story became a blueprint for many other athletes who followed him. With great wealth came, a very luxurious lifestyle. Usain Bolt loves fast things, not just on the track but on the road too. He has an amazing collection of supercars. One of his most famous cars is a gold Nissan GT-R, a special edition nicknamed Mr. Bolt. It's actually one of the fastest cars in the world, which makes it a perfect match for the world's fastest man. He also owns several Ferraris and other high-performance vehicles. He just loves that feeling of speed and power, whether he's using his own 2 feet or pressing the accelerator of a sports car. His garage, well, it looks like something out of a James Bond movie. But it wasn't just fast cars that he enjoyed. As a global superstar, he had to travel all over the world for races, meetings, and holidays. To make his travel easier and more comfortable, he often flew by private jet. This meant he could avoid busy airports and fly wherever he needed to go in style and privacy. He could relax in a comfortable seat, eat delicious food, and arrive at his destination feeling fresh and ready to go. The private jet was a symbol of his incredible success, really a world away from his humble beginnings in Sherwood content. He worked hard for his success and enjoyed the rewards. Beyond cars and jets, Usain also invested in his own business ventures. He wanted to create things that would last long after his running career was over. He launched his own restaurant in Jamaica called Usain Bolt's Tracks and Records. It's a cool sports bar and restaurant where people can eat delicious Jamaican food, watch sports on big screens, and see some of his medals and memorabilia. The restaurant has been a huge success and has opened in other locations, including in the UK. It's a place that celebrates his love for sport, music, and good food. He also launched other products that carried his name and brand. He had his own line of headphones for people who love music as much as he does. He even created his own fragrance so his fans could smell like a champion. He also started a company that makes electric scooters, another fun and fast way to get around the city. Usain was always thinking of new ideas and new ways to build his business empire. He was proving that his quick thinking was not just limited to the racetrack. He was a clever and creative entrepreneur as well. Behind all the medals, records, and fame, Usain Bolt is, at his core, a dedicated family man. The most important people in his life have always been his parents, Jennifer and Wellesley. They supported him from the very beginning, cheering him on at his school sports days and keeping him grounded as he became famous. Usain has always been very close to them and often speaks about how their love and guidance shaped him into the person he is today. He bought them a beautiful house in Jamaica to thank them for everything they have done for him. His family is truly his rock. In his personal life, Usain found happiness with his long-term partner Cassie Bennett. They have been together for many years, and she has been a constant source of support for him, both during his career and after his retirement. Together, they have built a beautiful family. They have a daughter named Olympia Lightning Bolt, which is honestly a very fitting name for the daughter of a sprinting legend. They also have twin boys, St. Leo and Thunder. Usain loves being a father. He often shares funny and sweet pictures and videos of his children on social media, showing a softer, more playful side to the world champion. His circle of friends is also very important to him. He has a close group of friends, including his manager Nugent N.J. Walker, who have been with him since his early days. These are the people he trusts the most. They help him with his business, travel with him, and are always there to have fun and relax with. For Usain, loyalty is super important. He has kept the same team of people around him for many years, from his coach to his friends. This really shows his humble nature and that he never forgot the people who helped him on his journey to the top. Even though he is a global superstar, he is still a Jamaican at heart. He loves the music, the food, and the culture of his home country. He loves to dance to reggae and dancehall music and is known for being the life of the party. He is a big fan of dominoes, a very popular game in Jamaica, and can often be found playing with his friends and family. This down-to-earth personality is what makes people love him so much. He is a sporting giant, but he is also a regular guy who loves his family, his friends, and his country. Usain Bolt has a very big heart. He has never forgotten his humble beginnings and has always wanted to help others, especially children. To do this, he started the Usain Bolt Foundation. The main goal of his foundation is to create opportunities for children through education and cultural development. He believes that every child deserves the chance to be happy and successful, no matter where they come from. The foundation works hard to make a positive difference in the lives of young people, particularly in his home country of Jamaica. He wants to give them the same chances that he had. The foundation has done many wonderful things. It has provided sports equipment to schools in rural Jamaica, helping young, aspiring athletes to train properly. It has also supplied schools with computers and books because Usain knows that a good education is just as important as being good at sports. He wants to help children learn and grow so they can follow their dreams, whatever they may be. The foundation also helps to improve local health centers, making sure that children and their families have access to good medical care. He is truly investing in the future of his community. His charity work is not just limited to Jamaica. As a global ambassador for sport, he has helped people all over the world. After big natural disasters like earthquakes and hurricanes, his foundation has raised money to help rebuild communities and support those who have lost their homes. He has taken part in charity football matches like Soccer Aid to raise millions of pounds for children in need. He uses his fame for good. He knows that when he speaks, people listen, and he uses his voice to encourage others to be generous and help those who are less fortunate. Usain's kindness is a huge part of who he is. He once paid for the surgery of a young athlete who was injured, so that the boy could continue his sporting career. He quietly helps many people without seeking any attention for it. He remembers what it was like to be a young boy with a big dream, and he wants to help other young dreamers on their way. His generosity shows that he is more than just a champion athlete. He is a true hero. His work through his foundation ensures that his legacy will be about more than just fast times and gold medals. Even though Usain Bolt retired from running in 2017, he is still one of the most famous and loved sports figures in the world. His legacy is not just about the world records he set or the gold medals he won, it is about how he changed the sport of athletics forever. He brought excitement, personality, and pure joy to the track. He made millions of people fall in love with sprinting. After he retired, he even tried to become a professional football player, showing that he is never afraid to try new things and follow his passions no matter how big the challenge. He continues to be a powerful and inspiring role model for people everywhere. He supports young athletes, offering them advice and encouragement. He often attends track meetings to cheer on the next generation of sprinters. He wants to see others succeed and carry the torch forward. His story teaches us that with hard work, self-belief, and a positive attitude, anything is possible. He showed the world that you can be the fiercest competitor on the track and still be a kind, funny, and humble person off it. This is a powerful lesson for everyone. His influence continues to grow through his businesses and his foundation. His restaurants are popular hangouts, his brand continues to expand, and his charity work is changing lives. He is an innovator, always looking for new ways to connect with his fans and make a positive impact on the world. He uses social media to share his life, his thoughts, and his sense of humor with millions of followers. He remains a relevant and important voice, not just in sport, but in popular culture. He has successfully transitioned from being an athlete to being a global brand and a philanthropist. Usain Bolt's legacy is unique. He is the man who made the world stand still for less than 10 seconds. He is the showman with the lightning bolt pose, the boy from a small town who conquered the world. But more than that, he is a hero because of his kindness, his love for his community, and his infectious joy for life. He ran his way into the history books, but he smiled and danced his way into our hearts. Usain Bolt is not just the fastest man who ever lived, he is a legend who will inspire people for generations to come. Forever the fastest, forever a champion.